Ruben Amorim is the new Manchester United manager, and in this football manager rebuild, we'll be rebuilding Manchester United to get back into the Champions League. That is the goal of the rebuild. We will do one video per season for as long as it takes to get this club back into the Champions League. The man is in the building, and we will be looking to rebuild this pretty desperate squad into a squad that can finish top four. In real life, at the time of recording, they're down in 14th, so we've got quite a bit of job on our hands. This is the starting squad we've got, and I think we've found an 11 that pretty much is probably the best you can get out of Manchester United at the minute. I think the couple things they're definitely missing: a very good out-and-out striker, probably a really good playmaker in midfield as well. You could play Casemiro there, but he's probably more of a ball-winning midfielder that probably suits similar to what Ugarte is going to do, so you've really got two of the same there. So you've got Eriksen, obviously you could have Mainu, but he's a little bit younger. He's got potential, I suppose, so he could be one that you could throw in there as well. Instead of Eriksen, you could do that. But I think this is probably the best squad that you've got at the minute. I think the back line's actually surprisingly not bad. Midfield and striker and probably a very good winger is really what's missing from this side to get us back into the Champions League, I think. In terms of finances, the club's actually doing pretty well. They've got a lot of money in the bank. We've got a big £80 million transfer budget, so we'll definitely be able to do something in this window. And then I took a look at the debt screen. The club are £607 million in debt. Do people know about this in real life? Is this reflective of what's actually happening? Because that is crazy. Now, obviously, I know Premier League big clubs all sort of work on sort of business standards of big debts to kind of just keep things going. But this seems crazy. £13 million a month they're spending in debts. That's crazy. So we've reached the first game of the season. Pre-season went okay, mostly 1 hour games, just the one loss to Bayern. Transfer-wise, we've done nothing. It is so hard to get players to join this club. Johnny Evans and Lindelof have left the club. We've not signed anyone. Now, obviously, United in real life signed quite a lot of players this year. We've not managed to sign anyone. We tried to get Pepe in, the centre-back, the 40-year-old centre-back. We couldn't even get him in. He went to Chelsea instead. So we are struggling. We've also got an injury crisis. Nearly half of the squad are out injured. De Ligt is out for a month. Luke Shaw's out for a month. Malacia's out for the season. Diallo's out for half the season. Højlund's nearly out for a month. Mazraoui's coming back, but yeah, we've had to call Lenny Yoro up from the youth setup. He doesn't look great. I'm surprised they spent so much money on him in real life. Obviously, it's Football Manager. It might not be accurate. So we're going into our Community Shield game with Martinez at left back. This is great. Awesome. So as you can see, it's been a bit of a mixed start. I think the curse of Manchester United really does carry some weight. We've drawn a lot of games, which, isn't bad because we've only lost 2, I guess, in 3 months, a little over 3 months actually, and then accidentally played them. I thought this was in the last month. I try to do 3 months of games at a time. Doing a little bit different for this rebuild, going to just do mostly just kind of reviewing what we've been doing rather than showing highlights. I don't know how interesting highlights are, and then we'll do live games at the end, so we'll try that. If people like it more, then just let me know. But yeah, it's a little bit odd. We did actually win the Community Shield, so I thought, all right, there's no issues at Man United. We'll be just fine. We then won on the opening day. Then we had back-to-back defeats to Villa and Leicester, so I was a little bit concerned about that. We then turned it around with a big win over Brentford, which is definitely a team Man United usually struggle against. We've done okay in the Europa League. It's quite a weak group. It's the old format, so because we're in 2023-24, a little bit confusing, I know. But we are in the old format where there's just 4 teams in a group. We drew with Hoffenheim, who were, the decent one. We beat Sparta Prague and Olympiacos. We've done okay in the league. We've had some good results. We actually beat Derby and Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, so we are progressing in that, but we haven't really played anyone too tough. Anyone we've come up against that's even half decent, like a Forest or a Newcastle, we've not actually won, so there's not really been a good Premier League win so far. So we're down in 6th, which is okay. We're not far off top 4, but it's not really good enough. You'd expect us to, with the start we've had, you'd expect us to be in and around the top, and I think that's pretty much the curse of Man United. I think obviously we'll just kind of take it as a season-by-season basis, but we'd really like to win some silverware. Obviously, we've already won the Community Shield against City, which was great, but if we could win, a League Cup or a Europa League as well, or even an FA Cup, that would be good. Transfer-wise, we did bring in a couple of players. We didn't sell anyone else, but we brought Dominic Calvert-Lewin in. He's actually done okay. He's got 4 in 10. He's English. We needed more English players at the club. We recalled Jadon Sancho as well, so he's back at the club. Unfortunately, we have had a big injury to Marcus Rashford, who's actually been really good so far, 7 in 10 and 2 assists. So he's been basically the key player. So him missing 3 months of football is going to be really, really horrible for us. The other player we've brought in was Amar Dedic, bit of a football manager wonder kid. He's not really listed as one, but I know he's good. Only shown as a decent Premier League player. He's been mainly playing, well, he has played quite a few Premier League games, but he's been mainly playing the League Cup and, the Europa League and stuff like that. But we basically rotate our full squad every time we play a non-Premier League game. So it's going okay, but I think we've got probably a tougher run coming up now. So we'll probably check in around start of January. Well, I don't know quite what to say. Yeah, I was just kind of, going through with the rebuild. Couple bad results, and I'm out the bloody door. That's Man United all over that. I mean, we've not been great, but you saw the start of the season. It wasn't terrible. We've lost to Man City and Tottenham back to back, and that's it. You're out. It doesn't matter. You're out. Oh, shocking. I've been sacked. I can't believe that. That's shocking, that. I genuinely, I've never, ever seen that. Let's take a look at what we would do. I mean, yes, that is a bad run. Make no mistake. So, oh my God. So we left here. We did lose to Arsenal. I knew it was going to get harder. We lost to Olympiacos. That was bad. It was a rotation, though. We were doing well in the Europa League. We did qualify, by the way. Not only did we qualify, we finished top of the group. Well, when we were actually there. So we don't need to really worry about it. We then beat Fulham. Fair enough. Then we lost to Liverpool, City and Tottenham. It's Man United. It's modern day Man United. That's not crazy. We drew with Palace. That was bad. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of a bad run, but that is not sackable. That is not sackable form. 9th place for Man United is not sackable. That is ridiculous. Also, the main man was out injured. Rashford, who's been unbelievable, was out injured. So yeah, we've not been as good. I just don't think that's sackable. I think that's shocking. I really do. This just sums up what's wrong with Man United, because you get no time. You get absolutely no time. I don't think the signings were bad. No one's really been that bad. They've all been very average. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what you would do with this squad, because that is mad. That I've been sacked. One thing we did, Mason Mount was going to go to Real Madrid for money, and he was being terrible. So we were going to make a big profit on someone who's been terrible. I mean, that's mad. Ruben Amorim, he's gone. Another manager, gone. 159 days we last. We won a Community Shield. 45% win percentage, and you're gone. That's it. 45% win percentage, not good enough. You're gone. Eric Ten Hag didn't do anything apparently. That's, outdated. But yeah, I mean, wow. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Now, part of me just wants to add myself back in as another manager and just continue on. But I think we've got to just take it on the chin. I think we've just got a very short rebuild on our hands. I guess we can't really call it a rebuild because we've messed it up. I don't really know what to do. I don't really want to I don't want to game it and show you. I don't want to game it behind the scenes and just, save scum or anything like that. This is an attempt at a rebuild. It doesn't necessarily say we're gonna do it. This is the attempt, and obviously you saw it with the Tuchel England one as well. I'm having a bad run with these rebuilds. Fabregas Como, that was good. Fenerbahce with Mourinho, we were solid. But yeah, Man United in England, too big for me apparently. These jobs are just too volatile. Well, I don't... Whoever Travis Binion is, he's come in as caretaker. Okay, he's the under-21s manager, fair enough. Yeah, not on the Legends list, that's a shame. But yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. It's just... That to me is not sackable. With 2 points outside of Europe, and the board wanted Europa League, which, we're a little bit of ways away, but we're only 16 games into the season. There's another 20 games to go. So I think that's ridiculous. I genuinely think that's really bad. I think that's too harsh. I don't think we're that far off. I mean, if you look at season preview, okay, they have us in 4th, which I think is mad. I think that's crazy. That is not, I just don't see that. It is. I don't see that as accurate. I think Chelsea have got a better squad. I think Newcastle have probably got a better squad. Well, maybe not Newcastle, but I think Villa have got a better squad. Where are Villa? Villa are down here. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we lost to Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and Spurs. All teams in the top 7. Yes, it's not a good return, but I don't know. It's hard. It's brutal. It's really brutal. I don't know what to say. We're sacked. Terrible. We've done terrible. At least we won a charity shield. We've David Moyesed it. We've literally David Moyesed it. I can't believe I've Moyesed the rebuild. I don't think a 45% win percentage is that bad. We scored 30 goals and only conceded. Okay, no. We scored 39 and conceded 30. That's bad. But that's not my fault. The players are terrible. Oh, here we go. It's the old Man United, the players aren't good enough. But it is. Onana with 12 one-on-ones. He's crap. He's rubbish. Look at him. Terrible. De Ligt was okay. Martinez, not good enough. 6.7. Rubbish. Kobe Mainu did okay. I was going to dig him out there. But our main man got injured. Rashford was doing absolute bits. And we were having to play likes of Anthony. He's crap. He's rubbish. We're having to play Jadon Sancho. Rubbish. Terrible. He's an awful player. So we had some money, but we really couldn't do much with it. And the one player I did sign was all right. 7 and 16. That's not bad for a first half of the season. So, yeah, Garnacho, 10 goal contributions. He's been okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I think that's crazy. We're still in the League Cup. We're still in we qualified for Europa League, and we're doing a little bit poorly in the league. That, to me, is not sackable. As a new manager, that's not sackable. I think that's crazy. So, that's it. Rebuild done. If you want to see me do an attempt number 2 or something like that, then, yeah. Otherwise, we'll leave it there. So, again, a bit of a short rebuild this time. I don't know. I really don't know. The club's in a mess, by the way, financially, because we were 180 million in profit. Only in December, we're down to about 20 million. So they are hemorrhaging money. So I don't know. I think Man United could be falling off major in real life, because this is bad. This is bad stuff. So yeah, really bad. Good luck to anyone who wants to take it on, but I have not succeeded in the rebuild, and we have been sacked for the first time, I think, in a while. It's hard with rebuilds because we're not really playing the games. We're kind of just, quick simming a lot of them. So it's kind of hard to judge it. I think if we were to play this properly, yeah, we'd do better. But hey, it is what it is. Give it a go yourselves, and let me know how you get on. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, then check out the other rebuilds where we've had much more success than this. The Fabregas Como rebuild was really fun. 3 seasons in Italy with Como. We did a Mourinho Fenerbahce rebuild. We did a Wayne Rooney rebuild with Plymouth. All good, all successful. So don't really know what's happened here, but there you go. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this rebuild, as painful it has been. Ruben Amorim, if this is anything to go down, is going to be one in a long list of line of Man United managers to get the sack. So there you go. Hasn't gone well, but give it a try. Try it yourself, and let me know how you get on. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all for more Football Manager videos very soon.